Hi, I'm Danann Breathnach, and this is Pop Will Shoot Itself, and you are a viewer. A lucky viewer, I may add, who's going to follow us as we look at another top musical promo and learn about the musical and directing artists behind it. Educational, but fun. It wasn't like that in my day, you know. Today we're featuring the only famous Icelander in the world. She's been known to eat her own dress, batter journalists, and accept awards with the words, "I'm a grateful grapefruit."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'd just like to thank all my fellow citrus fruits. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so kind.
Yes, it's Bjork with Oh So Quiet.
It's oh so quiet. Shh. It's oh so still.
Bjork so enjoyed the work of video director Spike Jonze on the Beastie Boys' Sabotage.
Oh my God, it's overrun. I'm telling you, it's sabotage.
That she sent him a CD of a few of her tracks and asked him to choose one he wanted to make a video for.
And so peaceful until
This is the one he went with.
you fall in love. Simple, the sky up above. Simple is caving in. Wow!
Spike's a very busy man. Why did he choose this song? Well, he got a big pile of CDs sent to him and it was the first one he listened to. Anyway, so can someone get that phone?
Jonze only needed to provide Bjork with one treatment for the video. The Hollywood standard song and dance number was inspired by Parapluie de Cherbourg, which of course means Umbrellas of Cherbourg, a 1964 French film with Catherine Deneuve, where every line of dialogue was sung. With the video inspired by a movie and the song itself a cover of an original sung by Betty Hutton, a musical star of the 1940s and 50s in such films as Annie Get Your Gun and The Greatest Show on Earth, the only true original of the video was Bjork herself. Bjork Gudmundsdóttir has been a star in her native land since she was 11 years old. Her school performance of Tina Charles' I Love to Love so impressed her teachers that they brought her to Iceland's Radio 1, who broadcast it. A huge hit followed. Well, in Iceland anyway.
But soon again, starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, sing boom, the devil cuts loose, sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, of falling in love.
The video was filmed in LA over 2 days, but they had to rehearse those moves for over 2 weeks. Bjork was working harder than ever, filming the video during the day and then performing gigs at night. At one particular concert in Seattle, she lost her voice and was reduced to using a pen and paper to communicate to Spike during the shoot. Director Spike Jonze was the man behind Fatboy Slim's Praise You. In fact, in the video, he was the leader of the dancers.
Times and the good, I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
Fatboy observed that Jonze wouldn't speak to him during the shoot, as the director was in character.
I performed with several b-boy posses and different groups, and you know, so that's our background, sort of, or at least some of our inspiration.
Fatboy who? Oh yeah, well, like I said, you know, Spike's a very busy man. He's got no time for small talk. Once he's done the video, I mean, he's on to the next job. Spike
Jonze was born Adam Spiegel, the son and heir to a billionaire businessman. But preferring to obscure his privileged roots, he reinvented himself as Spike Jonze, spelled J-O-N-Z-E, because he's arty and stuff. But he's also known to direct videos under the name of Richard Coof and plain old Spike. Jones directed Daft Punk's first video, Daft Funk, featuring a talking dog walking through New York.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a few minutes to answer a few questions for our survey?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Great. Now, you live in this neighborhood?
Yes, for about a month.
I'm sorry to have wasted your time, sir.
He also put Christopher Walken through his tap moves in Fatboy Slim's Weapon of Choice.
Walk without rhythm, it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm.
Spike likes a dancer, and he knew Chris used to do ballet. And as for Bjork, he knew she had all the moves.
You ring that bell, big bell, shout and you yell.
It was the second Bjork promo in as many years to win the Music Week award, following the previous success of Army of Me.
And if you complain once more, you may die. I'm lovely.
They're loving it. The colours are so vibrant. That orange dot rules. Bjork has led a life that flits between the calm and the raucous. She was a typical schoolgirl until the spotlight landed on her. Then, at age 11, she recorded her first album, which included an Icelandic version of the Beatles song Fool on the Hill.
And then it's nice and quiet.
The roar subsided with a number of other bands she was involved in, including Kukl and Exodus. Then came the Sugar Cubes, the indie darlings of 1987.
And then
After the group disbanded, Bjork found some quiet working in an antique store to pay off the debts that the band accumulated. But soon the roar of the city beckoned, and she moved to London in 1993.
and then it's nice and quiet. But soon again starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, sing boom, the Democrats lose, sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, of falling in love.
The applause was loud for her lauded debut, which, strictly speaking, wasn't a debut, of course, but it got her praise from the likes of the Foo Fighters and Madonna, for whom she wrote a song called Sweet Intuition. Then she went on to record her second album, Post. Oi, shh. I am watching you. And she also got engaged to drum and bass guru Goldie. Of course, their child would have been called Goldie Bjork Drum and Bassin Daughter, but so be it. It was a short-lived engagement anyway. And then, boom. That brief engagement to Goldie so infuriated an obsessed American fan, Ricardo Lopez, that he sent an acid bomb to Bjork, which British police intercepted. Bjork almost chose to end her recording career following the stalker incident, taking some quiet time in Spain with her son Sindre, who was named after the fabled midget blacksmith who made the hammer for the Scandinavian god Thor. Bjork is a single mother, and We a Popple should itself have her own single father. Yes, it's our one and only regular pundit, Leslie Griffiths, Methodist minister.
Bjork. Till it's over, and then it's nice and quiet, but soon again starts another big riot.
You blow a fuse, sing boom,
I'll do my best, chaps.
sing boom.
She was definitely saying that life's a kind of two-dimensional thing, that it's quiet 1 minute and then out breaks the possibilities for riot. Whether it's social revolution on the streets like poll tax demonstrations, or that you need your rest in order to come alive again, I don't think that I cared enough to try and work it out. I was taken by the visual, and as often happens, it was at the expense of whatever message she wanted to make.
It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still.
To Bjork, I'd say life's more than being a pretty face. I think you've got to work a bit harder at getting your message out and across, if you've got a message. If you haven't got a message, well, go on dancing, girl.
You ring that bell, big bell. You shout and you yell. How you broke the spell.
Bjork has continued her recording career. Selma's Songs was her soundtrack to the film Dancer in the Dark, where she won the Best Actress Award at Cannes for her leading role.
Oh, thank you. Mwah, thank you.
Famously, Bjork fell out with Lars von Trier, the notoriously fractious director of Dancer in the Dark. One spat inspired her to leave the set and literally eat her own dress. While Bjork has sworn never to work in film again, Spike Jonze is revving up for his new film called Adaptation.
Adaptation? No, that was last week. He's done loads since then. There's the book, there's the Nobel Prize winning doctoral thesis, there's the Middle East peace plan, and of course there's a 400-part television series about the history of ballet.
Now, there's no current news what Bjork might be up to in the future. But in late 2001, she proclaimed her faith in the existence of elves.
When you fall in love.
And sure, don't they all believe in elves over there? And pixies with pixie hats, and they drive those little pixie cars, like the ones we have in Dublin. They're great, they look so cute, and they have those little beards. Shh.